Welcome back, Commanders. Today, we've got another epic clash beyond all reason, and chaos is about to erupt. Two titans, two pros, and noobs alike, battling it out, absolute maximum chaos. So strap in, grab your Coca-Cola, and if you're new here, hit that like and subscribe. It makes my day, and hopefully this cast makes your just a little bit wilder. Let's see who survives the storm. We've already been 30 seconds in and the match is more chaotic than my nightmares. Let's introduce tonight's main characters. On red, NVP and Ham Joshim. The top two commanders are main and side characters on this epic showdown. If you're not a fan of red, pick blue, but I guarantee you'll be losing. The match is underway, each team desperately scouting for information. Because in Beyond All Reason, knowing what your opponent's opening can mean life or death. A squadron of pawns is starting to build on the northern flank. Will they look to push in or stay hold? And perhaps grab a cup of coffee and relax. Decisions have been made and they are looking to run up the mountain. A commander waiting on top. The D-guns armed, ready to go wide. Strike two. Strike three, the third one connects and sends those men to Valhalla. Meanwhile, let's zoom out for a second and check in on the bottom side of the map. Now it's time to give some love to our other side characters. Primarily, DB. He must carry his team or they will sink the Mariana Trench. Looking to get some scouting information as both teams are holding strong. Nobody wants to make the first move as they don't want to give up information and they don't want to lose units, because in a game of Beyond All Reason, losing units can mean the difference between winning or losing a game. Not only because you lose that money that you use to purchase said unit. More importantly, you leave behind 60 to 70% of a juicy donation. That can swing the tide of war. So keeping your units alive are twice as important in a game like Beyond All Reason. Beautiful snipe system from Crying, shutting down the mashing keyboard name. Man is dyslexic just like me, as you can tell. Let's take a moment to look at the map and see exactly what's happening. Let me break it down for you. Blue winning on the southern side. Green full C priority. For red on the northern flank here, deep behind enemy lines. Let's zoom in on him as he has a legion of pawns looking to break the entire game open like a tin can. Will he make it into the backline or will he fall along the way? The pawns racing through. The mace alone and afraid diving into light blue's backline economy. There is nothing left here but rubble, ash, and dust as the pawns destroy everything in their path, leaving nothing behind but regrets and despairs, just like my midlife choices. What exactly did MVP push accomplish? He completely crippled the third highest ranked player on blue team. That means the northern flank is slowly crumbling over the next 5 to 15 minutes, putting blue on the southern side on a ticking timer. Hans Joachim is ready to push in and fully break open those flood gates, letting red cement themselves in what would become a crispy clean victory. Meanwhile, the soft seat HNK is going for a cheeky gauntlet on the high ground. If this structure comes online, it could stall the northern push entirely, forcing Han Johnson to retreat into the depths. That's why yellow is pushing so hard to deny this key defensive structure. Another commander falls, but the action is all that really matters here. HNK looking to hold the high ground steady, preventing yellow's army from pushing further up and finally cleaning out the turret. But his HP dropping faster than his sanity at 9%, going for a comm bomb. It connects and sends yellow's army to oblivion That is not the way I would want to go out in Beyond All Reason. The turret 10 seconds away from completion, as Han Joseph's army is looking to push further into light blue, completely undefended up here on the northern side. This is no longer a war, this is a home invasion, as this man is just waltzing in to his house, and he is about to send this man to a homeless shelter. F's in the chat for HNK, as he has nothing left but a gauntlet on the front line. The thugs clean a house, nothing remains, forcing now 2 players on the northern flank to be completely and utterly annihilated. Let's take a moment to zoom out and let's check in on our southern flank. DB hard pushing into red territory. The perfect tug of war moment, as Crying and Mixosis is also pushing deep into red territory, dominating the southern flank, putting red against the wall. Teams are firing away, the turrets are up, shooting at aircraft. That is not what you want to see. Well, red's southern flank is crumbling faster than their north flank. Who will break first? Who will cement themselves on the throne in this match of Beyond All Reason? And each side is losing catastrophically. Let's go back to our main character, as that southern flank's about to break. Can Hands break through the northern side before the southern flank crumbles, boys? Lock it in, as this match is about to get chaotic, as now the air player has even responded, forcing this man into a 3v1. My man's locked in. He had his extra expressial shot this morning, and he came to play as he prepared that air turret, the Thistle, to prevent any shuriken shenanigans. Holding strong, taking a lot of pressure off red team. This is crucial, as now this allows his team to scale. Meaning of scale, let's check in on the eco players of each side and see how they're doing, as the flanks are chaotic, but the eco players are about to start coming online to see exactly how they're choosing to play this game. For blue, no one is going hard eco, meaning this is an all or nothing push. Same for red. Red has no eco player in the tank yet. Everyone's still on tier 1, meaning this game is going to get more chaotic by the second, as these tier 1 units paper to each other. They melt like a hot knife through butter. Let's focus on our main character, Hands. Getting fired at on every angle, south, east, west, and from the sky. His commander on 25% HP. If that thing's fall, the entire push will go up in flames, like this man's career. Can he hold? Can he turn this around and carry his team to victory? We're about to find out. With some good micro, it is very possible. But he's getting boxed in like a man stranded on the desert island. Blue looks to close him out. His units promoted from the onslaught they've been giving to blue side. Eventually, he will decide to retreat and send his army on a quick vacation. But what is this? The middle of the map, red back on the front line as the pawn swarm is here, and they're looking to play. Coming in, shredding down the maces, looking to cause some economic damage. Will they get to the winds and start the fireworks show? They're going to get cleaned up beforehand. They continue in, shooting their little pistols as much as they can. And that poor pawn dude, he got sucked dry from this content. That is a sad way to go out. Getting deconstructed live. Is there a more painful way to go? As the red's northern side calms down, let's zoom in on the southern flank. As tier 2 has entered the fray, DB's spiders have come online, and they are looking to push deep into red's territory. Can red hold this, or will they collapse from the sheer shock of the rockets firing from above? Spiders firing away, looking to chip down on the tier 1. They don't want to get in range. They have speed and range advantage over this tier 1, and they want to use that to the best of their capability. Reasons being, you want to take cost efficient trades. This is the main advantage of tier 2 over tier 1. You're way more cost effective because you outrange, generally have faster speed, and your damage and HP just higher. That's what I call an absolute bargain. Like a Happy Meal. You just can't go wrong with a Happy Meal from McDonald's.
Commander has died.
The spiders looking to play it slow, as red is forced to respond from multiple players, because these things, they can climb hills. When they get on top of this hill right here and start firing down, it's all but over, as they can climb from one hill to the next hill absolute free. They're just dodging, weaving, waiting for their moment to strike, waiting for their opportunity to climb on top of the Mount Everest and put the final nail in the coffin. But as red holding barely the last straw before it breaks the camel's back. Let's zoom out and let's check on red's northern flank, and that's also about to break through. The tag team MVP hands, the top 2 red players on the northern flank, looking to finally break open the game and open up those floodgates, boys. The reclaim field growing faster than my hairline. 3,000 metal on the field. Whoever can reclaim this, whoever can dominate this space on the northern flank, will gain complete and utter control over the match, as the south side is all but over. And now we are all here watching closely. Can red bring it back, or will they fall to oblivion? Neuron Starship, a generous commander donation, goes up in flames like this man's career. He might even uninstall after that one. Let's get some L's in the chat for that one, brothers. As now red army growing insanely fast as they're able to reclaim, rebuild, reassemble the fallen comrades, meaning this army is getting created not only in the laboratories, just like how I was in real life, but on the front lines. The reinforcements are here, looking to end the game on the northern flank. They need this to break through. They need the damage to connect, or the game will be all but over. The FF votes coming out. Red doesn't believe they can do it, but do you believe, brothers? Do you believe red can win this game? They do not, as the FF vote has been passed. And this man sent each other down to the crypts. That is where they'll be retiring. What an absolute banger map. DB, hard MVP of blue team. Let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, peace.